What's up, guys? Jason here with the Mythos Show. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a subscriber. All right, guys, so it is Friday. It is October 11th, and it's dark, but we're outside. Got the light, but we got the smoker out. And right now, I'm using the vacuum right now down here, and I'm just doing a little bit of cleaning, getting them all prepped, because we're going to do a really, really long smoke. I bought a prime beef brisket from this place in Milton called Hickman. I think it's the Hickman Butcher Shop, but I'll leave information below. But they're a family-owned butcher, and William, the gentleman there, helped me, young guy, real nice guy. He trimmed it all up for me. It's beautiful, but I think it was 7.5 pounds. It's a prime beef brisket. So I got Charlene's parents here, Bob, everybody remembers Bob. I got my parents come in. We have some friends coming over for Maggie's 18th birthday party. So her birthday's kind of ran over like a 2-week stretch here because this is when family could come down, and last week was all messed up, because she had homecoming. So yeah, we're gonna do this extremely long smoke. I'm thinking maybe 15 hours. It's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna start at 8 o'clock now. Then we'll go, we'll see what it's like in the morning. That'll be 12 hours, and then we'll see. We need to get the temperature up, I think, 175. So yeah, I'm gonna do the best I can, but it's a beautiful cut of meat. So I'm super excited. I just hope it turns out right, because it was not cheap. But it's extremely, extremely beautiful. It looks like an amazing piece of meat. So, all right, guys, let's get this vacuumed out, and then we'll get it turned on, and then we'll put the meat on and get it smoking. Here we go. All right, guys, we're just gonna go through here now and just put this all back together. But I just like to get it, cleaned up before we start these extended smokes. So get that on there. And then tomorrow, probably in the afternoon, I'm probably gonna put on some salmon. And Maggie wanted me to try to smoke some mushrooms, like some portobello mushrooms. So I gotta figure that one out. But so let's make sure everything's in there nice. Put the grate on. This grate on. Okay, that looks good to go. Now let's turn her on. I'm going to set her for, supposed to go to 200, but 220, I guess let's go 180. I think I actually wanted 200, but we'll just do 180 and see how that goes. So we'll let this get ready, and then we'll bring the meat out, throw her on there. All right, guys, you can see she's starting to smoke. We just fired her up. It's like 70 degrees so far, but she getting cooking here. I'm excited. All right, guys, here is the cut of meat. So you can see how big it is here. But
okay, let's check it out. $118. Oh my gosh, look at that baby. Now, yeah, when I was working, this guy we used to grill. We had a grill in the back.
Yeah.
So at lunchtime, we'd all chip in money, or before lunch, and the guy would go over to the store and buy steaks. And he'd bring them back, and he'd cook them on the grill. And the only thing he ever put on it was mustard. They were the best, juiciest steaks I ever had in my life.
Really?
I've never had one that compared to that.
Well, that's what we're doing today.
That is a big hunk of meat.
So right, guys, right, what this is Dijon mustard with salt and pepper, and it's just a big slab of meat.
Woo,
7.5 pounds.
That's a lot of meat.
Yeah, he said it might not
Maggie
feed.
was smaller than that.
I should have asked him for the exact weight Maggie was.
Should have.
All right, guys, we're going out. Bob's running the camera. Here we go. All right, we're at 177, 178. I guess we could probably throw her on there now, huh? Gotta hope my trigger can take this thing, Bob.
Whoa, check this out, baby.
I'm like bending the fork. That's not good. I'm like bending the whole fork. I don't want to bend. I don't want to break her good stuff.
Lifting that up. There it is. There it is. Wow.
There.
Now that is gonna make some meal.
It looks incredible, right?
It looks.
It almost takes up the whole smoker.
Whoa, baby, look at that.
All right, maybe you can close that,
Yep.
Bob. I'll take this. All right, guys. So Bob helped me. We got the prime brisk on the smoker. So it's a little bit after 8 p.m. and we'll check back with you in the morning. Be like 12 or 13 hours later. So we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. So it's 8 a.m. It's 12 hours later since we started the brisk. And let's check out some numbers right now. So right now, the temperature inside the oven, or the smoker is 177. Let's check the temperature of the meat. We are at 150. So in 12 hours, it got up to the temperature of 150 degrees. Let's check our hoppers, see how many pellets we used. Not too bad. You can start to see the grates here near the bottom, but it seems pretty efficient to me. I'll just kind of spread these out. We'll add a little bit more here. That looks good. All right, I'm gonna take a look, see what it looks like. Here we go.
Whoa.
Wow. So there we go. We'll go ahead and spray a little bit of apple cider vinegar on it. All right, beautiful. Okay. All right, guys, there we go. That's where we're at right now, 12 hours later. So we'll check back in a few hours. We have to get that temperature to like 175, and then we'll take it out, wrap it in butcher paper, and then we'll continue the rest of the cooking. We want to definitely get over 200 degrees internally. So dinner's at 5, so I think we have plenty of time to make this happen. So we'll check back in a little bit. All right, guys, so good morning. Welcome to October 12th. I got some time this morning before all the madness of the party, and my parents are coming in. We have some friends coming in, so I'm gonna get a little bit of work done this morning. It's a little before 9. I figure I could split wood for maybe a couple hours, just keep up with production. So Luna's she's ready to go. She's been looking at me and crying. You doing a little crying this morning, huh? Oh, looking away. Doing a little crying this morning. It's okay. Hey, it's all right. It's how you communicate, right? You gotta tell Daddy. Yeah, tell him. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and head back. I'm not sure if Bob's gonna join me or not, but here we go. So I got the RV all set up for my parents. They like to stay in the camper, so I got it moved over. I got it hooked up to electric and water, and that way we have a nice place to stay. So we're good to go there. But yeah, that RV is a 15, so it's just about 10 years old here, coming up next year. We're actually actively trying to sell it. So I'm actually working with the dealer where I bought it to see if they'll buy it back. So I had to send them a bunch of photos, and they just wanted to see what it looks like, and they would come up with a number. But when we were up there yesterday, I should have brought a camera, but with me, but we were looking at new RVs. Well, let's go back. We went up there, we had to get some groceries, but Delmarva RV in Milford actually had an ATC trailer that came in used. And I'd never seen one before, but I mean, they're so beautifully constructed. They're all aluminum, Asdale construction. Like, they are built, you know, for longevity. And yeah, Sherilyn did not like it. It felt very industrial. You know, all aluminum floors. Yeah, she just wasn't a big fan, but I mean, she was really the deciding factor. But so yeah, I got to see one. Never did see one before, so it was really cool to be inside one. You know, just take a look. It just seems like you'd have to take care of the aluminum. Like, you'd have to really take care of the aluminum side, because everything's aluminum. The cabinets, the wall, and the, you know, there's wall accents and fixtures, and like, you'd really have to like get some nice aluminum cleaner. So, but we did look around, and we stepped in some Brinkleys, and oh my God, those Brinkleys are so beautiful. I mean, it's like, it is night and day walking in one of those, and then just like a, you know, regular RV. The one she really liked was a 3110, and it's a fifth wheel, but it has, there's a bunk system. It has like a door, and there's 2 bunk beds back there. That one was really nice. We could take extra people with us. But they also make a 295, I think it's a travel trailer. And that one also has like kind of like the same configuration with the bunk beds way in the back, but just absolutely gorgeous RVs. So maybe someday we'll, you know, if we decide to continue that lifestyle, maybe we'll definitely look at a Brinkley. But it's a lot that goes into that. You gotta buy a new truck, and it's just a lot. So I don't know. See what the future holds. But let's get back here, and let's get a little bit of splitting done this morning. All right, let's get her going here. Let her warm up for a little bit. See if she starts on the first pull. Nope, not today. Not even the second. Whoa. All right. All right, here we go. Piece of hickory. Another piece of hickory. I think we're pretty much warmed up. Engine feels hot. All right, here we go, guys. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful that hickory looks. Oh man. It gets a little stringy when you split it. It's stringy, but look how beautiful. Beautiful hickory. All right, guys, first load. It took, I think like 15 minutes. I think I started just at 9 o'clock there, which is when we fired it up. Maybe a little less. We'll go ahead and just start stacking it in here. If time permits, I did get new metal poles for the ends so we can, go up 90 degrees. So I just forgot them when I walked out here. Not sure if father-in-law Bob's coming out or not. All right, guys, I took a little break and went and grabbed my metal fence posts here. And let's take a look here. But I got these ones at Tractor Supply, and they were a little bit cheaper. They're like $5, but they are definitely a little bit different size from the ones I get at Home Depot. So, I mean, that's a big difference there. Actually a little bit shorter too once I get them in the ground. So, I don't know. I just wanted to try them since I was, you're saving. I think these are like $5. I swear the ones at like Home Depot are like, they got to be 10 to 12 bucks a piece. So I don't know. We'll give it a try. And I mean, if it works, that's great. I mean, save myself money and it still does the job. So let's get these pounded in and see how they look. Here we go. All right, there we go. Not sure how low I should go here. You just try to get this part by the ground. There we go. But yeah, I usually just run, been trying to just run, one on each row here. I mean, it's really just to hold. In reality, I think it's really just there to hold this little bit of wood, this like triangle piece here. So, I don't know, we'll give it a try. It's definitely a lot smaller, but it's all about saving money though, right? All right, guys, got a little bit of firewood in here. It's not a full load, but let's see if we can start stacking it on here. See what happens, huh? Okay, last couple pieces. Okay, guys. So there we go. Got 4 of them on there. It's gonna make a nice looking stack once it's all done. But yeah, only time will tell. See how those little ones hold out. But I hope they do because they're a lot cheaper. So let's get back to splitting. Here we go. Father-in-law Bob showed up. I feel bad you're walking. I was trying to get him to take the wheelbarrow, but he wants to walk back and forth, get exercise. All right, guys, so Bob came out and he was getting after it. I'm sure you saw the time lapse. He was just going back and forth, back and forth. He was actually going quicker than I could split it. So he's really quick, or we need a new splitter. We're not sure yet. But he started using the ends of the metal rod fence posts we put in. You can see they're starting to bow a little bit. So we'll see how long these ones last. I didn't think they would bow that quickly, but they are definitely bowing. But he got it stacked up there pretty high. And so it's looking really, really good. And we'll just have to finish this side this week. And that'll be done. That'll be done. So we had one injury. The old wheelbarrow got a hole in it. So I guess when we were throwing the pieces of wood in, they just went right here into the corner and put a nice big hole in there. So we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with that. Bad thing is I just put new inner tubes in the tires, figuring I was gonna have it a lot longer. All right, guys, we have to go back and start checking on the meat. It should be at temperature now, and then we'll have to go to wrap it. So let's head back over to Traeger and we'll check on the meat. Here we go. All right, guys, so it's noon. We're gonna check temperature inside, like 2, let's say, that can't be right?
Well, that's actually the temperature of the wood burning. There you go.
So it looks like we're at an internal temperature of 161. So let's take a peek.
Whoa. Well, that is beautiful.
All right. So next we're gonna wrap it up with the butcher paper, and then we'll put it back in for the rest of the day. We'll probably leave a couple hours there for it to let it rest before 5 o'clock. All right, guys, so we hit an internal temperature of 176. So we're gonna go ahead right now, put some butcher paper out. I got some spatulas, and we're gonna go ahead and bring the brisk over here.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Beautiful. Okay, let's close that for a second. All right, so got it internal temperature 175, wrap the brisk. So we just pretty much got to wrap it and put her back on. All right, guys, so it's a little bit after 12, and the brisk is wrapped, back on the smoker. We have to get to an internal temperature of like 205, 203. So right now, from like 1 to 3 on the hour, we're gonna go up, we went up to 225, we'll go to 250, and then 275 by around 3 o'clock. So we hit that internal temperature, and then we'll put it to smoke and let it rest for a couple hours, then for dinner. So that's the plan. And so far so good. Pretty confident this is going to turn out really well this time. So we'll bring you back in the next hour. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm all cleaned up. All right, so it's 3 o'clock. The last couple hours, I've increased the temperature on the Traeger. We went from 180, I went to 225, then 250 and 275. So right now, we are at an internal temperature, I think it's a 209. 209. So we hit our number. I think it said 203, so we hit 209. So I'm just gonna go to smoke, and that way it'll cook through until we're ready to have dinner. Nice.
You just slide it. Watch your juice. Hold on.
Pro tip, wring it out right on top of the beef.
Flip it up.
Okay. Ready? Be careful because it'll all, yeah, you want all that just streams right on there. There we go.
Good job! Yay!
Whoa. Oh, that's nice.
That's good.
Need Brandon to taste test
Look
it. I'm gonna
at that.
Oh yeah, get all the angles.
Well, this was a lot of hours into this baby.
Oh no.
No, it was a beef cow.
Brandon, what do you think? Come on, give me your honest opinion here. Let's go.
I'm already a minute just showing off her skills.
I know.
Yeah.
What's it?
She's like, this ain't the first brisket I've done.
What's it feel like cutting it?
Feels good.
Yeah. Cause I won't know.
You know your family when you get invited and you put to work.
I know, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what you want.
Okay.
Dude, that thing is going to be super, super moist.
You did good on that.
Nice job, Jason.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I will forewarn you, once you start, it's very addicting.
Yeah, it's hard to
You will be
stop.
smoking everything now.
Oh yeah, right now I said it. Alright, she has to try this stuff later.
It's good. Try it.
It's so good.
Let me go wash my hands
It's
first.
from Aldi. It's from Aldi. Here, you want the burn end?
Oh, those are like the best part.
All right, guys. So it's a little bit after 11 p.m. and we got done with Maggie's birthday party, and all the guests really enjoyed the smoked brisk. I was extremely happy on how it turned out. It was extremely tender. It was juicy. It had a nice coating on it. So all in all, I think it just turned out phenomenal.
It was absolutely delicious. Everybody at the party just raved about it.
There you go.
Jason did a fantastic job.
oh.
What more can I say?
Oh man. That's it, guys. It was turned out great. So thanks to father-in-law Bob for helping out with the firewood, and we had a good time smoking the brisk. So you guys enjoy your night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Bye.